couple of interesting and fun picks on the Aggressive Growth pick list this week. Brian Bolan, our Aggressive Growth stock strategist here, is going to fill us in on both of them. Lionsgate, LGF, is the first one. That is a movie studio.
Right. And Terry, I know that you're a big fan of the Twilight series.
Oh, absolutely. Twilight Zone, because it's where I live, actually.
And work, apparently, too. No, but the Twilight is not the Twilight Zone. It's
Yes.
Twilight vampires,
Right.
For the tweens
Yeah.
and the younger set that enjoy that sort of thing. But those were three big movies that grossed a lot. And you'd say, well, why would I buy that stock today based off of that series? Well, there's going to be further licensing and rights down the road with them. Just because the series looks to be over now doesn't mean that it always will be over. There could be new videos down the road, new
Right.
movies. We saw that with the Star Wars series.
Yeah.
3 movies and then later on another 3. So there could easily be more to that one. The other thing is the Hunger Games.
Yep.
That was a very popular movie before. Last year, it looks to be, there's going to be the sequel coming up to that, so there's a long-term momentum here for their good ideas. Also on television, Mad Men is a creation of theirs, so
Right.
That's very popular.
Yep.
One of the reasons that I'm looking at Lionsgate right now is because there was a big institution, a hedge fund actually, adding to its position. So when you see something like that where a hedge fund is adding to its position and it's already a very large position, it gives you the faith that this is going to be a long-term holding. If we look back to the most recent quarter, we can see that earnings were very good and they had revenue growth of about 100%. If we take a look at how the analysts have been talking about the earnings over the last year and what looking forward, we see that it's been a dramatic increase from 61 cents to $1.41. When you have a move like that, you're going to have a big move in the stock.
Yeah.
And if we take a look at here, we see it's a Zacks number 2 rank. So it's a buy, and we can see in the chart here that the stock is almost doubled in the last year, and we can expect more good things out of Lionsgate.
Okay, and then 3D Systems, triple D, the ticker symbol, is another stock that you want to talk about. This technology, printing in 3D, is really catching fire now, even though it's been around for a while.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time, but we're just starting to figure out that there are better uses to it than just the average thing. If I'm going to show the chart real quick here. I looked up all the different, with a picture, I should say, not the chart. I looked up all the different things that were out there on the internet that they were, able to do, and the majority of it seems to be toy or, not.
Yeah. Even though they are introducing technology, some of these companies that print in other materials like paper and ceramic and.
Right, and I think there's a lot of that yet to come, and I think that's why I talked about the idea that it's a new technology, and when new technologies like this come out, it takes a little while for the real entrepreneurs to figure out a good method to use this. It's starting to. It's just at the very beginning of the game. So, as they would say, it's in the first inning of this game. I would say that there's at least 9 more innings to come. Well, that's usually how baseball works.
Yeah, right.
But so right now it's just kind of that fad, that interesting thing. Down the road, I think it becomes something really special. I think the analysts are already kind of catching on to that idea. If we look at what they're expecting over the next year, we see estimates move up from just a little bit over $1 to $1.40. And this is still, again, at that very nascent stage for this company. So this kind of earnings growth already is a good sign of things to come.
Yeah, can you imagine having one of those things in your home? Be Christmas every day.
It would be.
Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
Okay. We have other stock pick ideas for you to peruse on our website, zacks.com. You can get a link to them right off the homepage if you're not already there watching this video. With Brian, I'm Terry Ruffalo.